nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. You know, like I said, I had to step back, regroup, get a new team, and came back strong.
Like me and your level is on two different levels, man. I understand you looking for a pay.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his.
Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford continue to trade words, with Crawford recently claiming during a heated Instagram live that he could knock out both Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. With Floyd set to face Mike, Crawford said he believes he is the better fighter not just today but even if all three were in their primes. During a recent Instagram call, Floyd responded directly by challenging Crawford to make the fight official. He said he believes he is the better man because he fought everyone there was to fight and learned how to solve every style. Floyd added that while Crawford is great in the ring, he would not bring anything Floyd has not already seen, and repeated that the best way to end the back and forth is for Crawford to sign the contract.
When the Errol Spence fight was getting mentioned and talked about and, signed, I just felt like he just did a lot of fake stuff and said a lot of stuff that, a person that you claim that you cool with, you would never say. So that was...
To many people and to Crawford himself, Floyd has never accepted the idea that anyone could be better than him, and Crawford believes it is time for that truth to sink in. His confidence goes far beyond just Floyd. Crawford said he believes he would do very well against Mike Tyson because Tyson is shorter while he moves fast and knows how to box. Looking ahead to Mayweather's exhibition with Tyson next spring, the former undisputed champion explained how he thinks he would have handled both men in their prime. He said without hesitation that he would choose himself every time, and questioned why anyone would expect a different answer. Speaking with Full Send, Crawford made it clear that in his mind there are no doubts at all.
Using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain situations he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his...
Crawford said that if Mike Tyson were his size, he believes he would beat him easily. He showed respect to Tyson but explained that Tyson dominated heavyweights because he was faster and more explosive than them at the time. He added that Tyson in his prime was extremely aggressive and dangerous. This level of confidence has sparked major debate because Crawford is no longer just another fighter in boxing. He is undefeated, a three-weight undisputed champion, and is coming off a huge win over Canelo Alvarez that raised his profile even more. After clearing out welterweight and junior welterweight and then moving up 2 divisions to defeat a unified champion, Crawford has built a resume that his supporters believe is even more impressive than Mayweather's.
I'll say this. The crazy part is that he can do better. Bud can do better.
It is that resume fans point to when Crawford says he belongs in talks with Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Robinson. He has repeatedly taken the toughest fights available and delivered when it mattered most. Not everyone agrees with his belief that he would beat Mayweather. Roy Jones sees it very differently and offered another take on why this debate is so loud. He believes the real reason is Floyd's timing. Jones said Mayweather knows exactly how to control attention and shape headlines. He explained that this sudden wave of challenges and Instagram live moments came only days after the Canelo versus Crawford fight.
Who thinks better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford.
Floyd wanted the focus to swing back to him before all the attention fully stayed on Crawford, and according to Jones, he does this every time by trying to grab headlines with announcements and challenges around big moments. Jones said he does not really care whether the fight happens and believes much of it is planned and manipulated. Even while questioning Floyd's intentions, Jones made a bold prediction about the matchup by saying Crawford would knock Mayweather out. He explained that if Floyd cannot hurt Crawford very early, then the fight is finished because Crawford is aggressive, fearless, and relentless. He added that Crawford has never been protected, was doubted as a ticket seller, and even had his name questioned, which is why he fought anyone placed in front of him to prove he belongs among the very best.
Crawford against Mayweather, right? How do you think a fight between both of them turn out?
If Mayweather gets hit with Crawford like I hit him and rocked, it might not end well for Mayweather. They might be over it. But Mayweather could outbox Crawford, I think, because Crawford has the mindset that I'm trying to knock you out, and Mayweather knows how to play to that I'm trying to knock you out.
That hunger, he said, is what truly separates Crawford from Mayweather, because Crawford never waited for the perfect timing and instead chased champions in their prime and took belts directly from them. In contrast, Jones argued that Mayweather built a 50-0 record by facing fighters many believed were past their best years. He pointed out that Floyd was never undisputed in any weight class despite his fame and wealth, and questioned how someone can be called the greatest without achieving that. Jones said Floyd had big names on his resume, but added that Shane Mosley was 38 when they fought and Oscar de la Hoya was also older, and some still debate whether Floyd even won that fight. He mentioned Miguel Cotto lost many of his biggest fights. Diego Corrales had personal issues before their bout, and Manny Pacquiao was fought after already being knocked out when Floyd could have faced him much earlier.
It's wild, because if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior welterweights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch.
That argument has only made Crawford supporters speak even louder. They point to his readiness to unify titles and become undisputed at lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight. Fans also highlight his bold move up to super middleweight to challenge Canelo, which they say reflects the same fearless ambition shown by Henry Armstrong many years ago.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
You know, how did that feel to hear that from someone like him?
I just was like, well, it's his personal opinion. He was in the ring with both of us, so a lot of people, they can say what they want, but he's actually been in the ring with both of us. One where he felt like he was at the best.
Henry Armstrong, who held titles in 3 divisions at the same time during the 1930s, is often remembered as one of boxing's most fearless fighters. Crawford's bold move into higher weight classes gave fans a reason to believe he belongs in that same conversation. At the same time, Mayweather has not backed away from the viral Instagram Live and responded with a direct challenge. He wants Crawford to understand that if Bud truly believes he can win, then nothing is stopping him from making the fight happen. Mayweather feeds off staying in the spotlight and knows exactly how to create headlines that spread across the entire boxing world.
We've had a lot of comparisons between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. We've even had the conversation go as far as who would win in a fight between Terence and Floyd. And I truly don't know the answer to that question.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah. Who would win that fight?
Floyd.
Floyd would win that
yes,
fight.
Sir. I love you, Terence.
Always figures it out.
Yeah, he's a chess man.
His upcoming exhibition with Tyson has already sparked major attention, but by pulling Crawford into the discussion, Floyd made sure his name stayed at the center of the conversation. That is why many fans believe this exchange is more than simple trash talk. Mayweather built his career not only on talent but on his ability to control headlines and sell moments. From Oscar de la Hoya to Manny Pacquiao, he always controlled the timing, the terms, and the spotlight. Crawford does not want to follow that same path. He is pushing for respect based on legacy instead of money. He takes pride in being the first fighter in history to become undisputed in 3 different weight classes, and he wants that recognition now, not years later.
Terence Crawford would beat upon Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he would beat him. Yes, it would be a competitive fight, but Crawford, master thinker, just like Floyd. What the advantage that Floyd has is that he has great defense. The advantage that Crawford has is that he not only can fight orthodox, he can also be.
Crawford has made it clear that he already sees himself among the legends. He recently said he believes he will rank as a top 3 pound-for-pound fighter of all time alongside Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali, and feels those spots will never be replaced. He also said Canelo deserves to be mentioned among the greats as well. Crawford explained that he already views himself as an all-time great because he moved up 2 weight classes and defeated a soon-to-be undisputed 168-pound champion without ever fighting at that weight or even the division below it. He compared that achievement to the kind of bold moves made by Henry Armstrong and said that level of ambition defines true greatness.
Like that.
But maybe also testing the waters. If the response was overwhelmingly positive, maybe you go, okay, we move forward. If the response is muted or negative, maybe you go, okay, we're not going to actually do this. You lob it out there as a way to pull the public, and then make an adjustment.
You don't think it happens?
I do not think it happens. I just don't think there will be enough interest.
As Floyd prepares for his exhibition against Tyson, and Crawford looks ahead to what's next after Canelo, the war of words between them keeps heating up. One fighter prioritizes staying undefeated and untouchable, while the other measures greatness by defeating every champion in his path. Whether this feud stays online or turns into something bigger, it has already fueled more talk of a potential matchup. Do you think it will actually happen? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for the latest updates.